Australia have drafted 26-year-old batsman Aaron Finch into the squad for the first two one-day internationals of the West Indies series. The West Indies are due to tour Australia for a 5-match ODI series starting February 1st and a lone T20 international. Finch, who made his ODI debut in the recently concluded series against Sri Lanka, was brought back into the squad after missing the last 3 matches against the Lankans. David Hussey made way for Finch in the squad as the selectors said they were concerned with the batting performance in the ODI series against Sri Lanka. National selector for Australia, John Inverarity, said that the decision was taken keeping an eye on the future. He said, and I quote, "A top 4 of Warner, Finch, Hughes and Clarke has good balance and the team looks forward to getting better starts than has been the case recently. David Hussey has been dropped from the squad as the NSP keeps a constant eye on the future." Unquote. Inverarity also said that injured skipper Michael Clarke has been making steady progress with the ankle he twisted in training recently. Clarke is expected to play the opening game of the series at the WACA on February 1st. Inverarity also said that pacer James Pattinson wasn't considered for the squad as he is still recovering from an injury. He said, and I quote, "James Pattinson came under consideration for the squad, but at the time of the selection meeting, he had not bowled a ball in the interstate or international cricket since 24th November. It is anticipated that James will go to practice to Perth with the squad." Unquote. The West Indies also take on Australia at Canberra on February 6, at Melbourne 2 days later, and Brisbane on February 13th. Here is the Australian squad for the first 2 ODIs. Michael Clarke captain, George Bailey, Ben Cutting, Xavier Doherty, Aaron Finch, Moises Henriques, Philip Hughes, Mitchell Johnson, Glenn Maxwell, Clint McKay, Mitchell Starc, Matthew Wade and David Warner.